Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man giving you the truth, and I want to talk about women submitting to their husbands and also women who are girlfriends hoping to be wives, practicing submission to their boyfriends. Getting a preview. This is a biblical requirement, and I want to talk about a lot of different things, like why guys, and real quickly too, why if a woman doesn't submit or doesn't want to submit, or you have to argue with her to submit, first of all, it just shows what she really believes and thinks about God. Like, that's one of the main indicators of how spiritual a woman is. That if she is a girlfriend who plans to get married and she's saying she's saved, this, that, and the other, she's read the Bible and she knows what the Bible teaches about this, and you having issues with her, she's questioning the idea and this, just get rid of her. Just get rid of her. Don't waste your time, because you're just gonna end up going backwards somehow down the line. It's not up for negotiation. And a woman who really has strongly, some people have the Most High within them at different levels. There's some people that are saved, they just are hard-headed. They're still like a little kid when it comes to things of God. Then there's other people that's just like demons. Like, don't bother with them. You can't judge by outward appearance when it comes to women, because if it's all about just merely outward appearance, then you can smash and dash. And you say, well, you're a preacher, you're encouraging that. I'm not encouraging it, but you would be better off with some of these women who have an issue with submission. Just saying, okay, she looked good enough, I'm going to do this, that, and the other. Or just, man, I ain't even finna bother with her. If you want to take the righteous route, just be like, I'm not even going to waste time with her. But a wife who won't submit, especially professing believing wife, it just shows what she really believes about that Bible. She think God is soft. Because if she bypasses that requirement, this all through the Bible from Genesis 2:18 on through the disciples and what they were taught to teach, then she thinks that she can cherry pick what she believes about God. And some of them will try to go to Paul. Listen, Paul's writings were letters. They weren't requirements. They weren't laws. They weren't from the Messiah himself or from the Most High. They were just letters to his friends. That's pretty much it. Not to disrespect him, but if what he said in those letters didn't match what the prophets, the law, the prophets, and the disciples taught, you got to throw it out. And you guys is into God. You into the church. Don't let these women manipulate you with these scriptures. The Bible doesn't teach submit yourselves one to another in a marriage construct. That scripture is not for marriage. How can the CEO submit to the assistant CEO? What kind of company would they run? See, that's what's wrong with a lot of marriages. People be trying to do this old nonsense. So if she won't submit, you give her a little space and time. You tell her, listen, this ain't up for negotiation. I'm tired of arguing with you about this. If you're not going to do it, and if you don't have kids with this lady, don't have none. Don't have none. Not with her. If she has a issue with submitting to you, don't have no kids with her, because you basically is about to become a pauper, a jester, if you will, by having kids with a woman who won't submit. Now, sometimes women will start out submissive and they'll change negatively. There's nothing you could really do about that other than if the change is too bad, leave her alone. Never, ever accept a woman who commits adultery even once. That's automatic divorce. Guys, do not, you can forgive them in your heart and even tell them, I forgive you in my heart, but I want a divorce. I'm not putting up with this. And make sure she knows that before she does it. Like if she hasn't done it yet, y'all supposed to be having these talks. Don't let a woman yell at you and keep you from talking about the important issues. The Most High requires you as a married man to be alpha. If you can't be alpha, you're with the wrong woman. And don't think that the Most High won't bring you all the way up financially if you get rid of a demonized chick who won't submit and who give other men more respect and props than you. Kids or no kids. Submission from a woman in a marriage is a requirement. It's not up for negotiation. And the reason why most of you guys shouldn't even consider marriage is that you need to be telling these women, like, I would get married, but women don't like to submit, and that's a requirement. That's a requirement. Like, you can't, if those women in biblical days would have been like, I ain't doing nothing today, we just did something yesterday, they would have wrote them a divorce, got rid of them, and replaced them. You guys are getting punked. And I'm going to tell you, I'm married, but I'm not getting punked. I'm not getting punked because, see, when 11 comes, like, okay, all right, we got, okay. Because your woman is not the only woman in the world, and my woman is not the only woman in the world. This is conditional. This is my show, my program, and it's your show, your program. You don't want to get with the program? Please, just leave. And if you won't leave, just do something drastic where you should be asking her, do something drastic where you force my hand if you want me to leave. But guess what? If you think I'm finna work my hardest to give it to you, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I'm going to answer this call. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Thanks for watching.